Hello everybody, welcome back to Tampa Bay Sports Talk. Welcome to another video. It's game week. I just got done watching the Tampa Bay Lightning win Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals. They won it 2-1. But before we get to the video, please, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like, and share. Hit that bell icon so you don't miss no future videos, live streams, breaking news, videos, and football talk. So let's get to the video. Today I'm going to do week 1 of the NFL season, kickoff week, which we all been waiting on for a long time now. It's exciting to finally going to have some football. Tomorrow starts it. So, and we're going to start with Thursday night's game, Houston Texans at the Kansas City Chiefs, the world champion Kansas City Chiefs. Now, I know Texans traded Hopkins to the Arizona Cardinals for David Johnson. I just feel that the Texans they're not going to have enough offense to keep up with Kansas City. So I'm going to pick the defending champions 27-20 over the Houston Texans. Now let's get to Sunday's games. Now I'm going to start off with the 1 o'clock games. This year also we're not going to have no London games, so that's a good thing. So we're going to have regular game times and everything like that. So I'm going to start off with Sunday at 1 o'clock. Seattle Seahawks at the Atlanta Falcons. I know the whole Atlanta Falcons talking about they're going to turn things around and all that. They got Todd Gurley. He's coming off, couple of injury-prone seasons. Even when they went to the Super Bowl with the Rams, Todd Gurley with the Rams, he wasn't even effective at all. He has a hurt knee. So it's we're going to see how that holds up for them. But I'm going to pick Seattle Seahawks 28-24 in a close game. Then we're going to move on to the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. I think this game is going to be a lot closer than what everyone thinks. I think the Browns improved on their defense. So I know they lost Grant Delpit, the promising rookie from LSU. So he's out for the season for them. But I still think they're going to improve defense. But I'm going to pick the Ravens 24-17. But like I said, I think this game will be a lot closer than what a lot of people are predicting. And now we're going to move down to the New York Jets at the Buffalo Bills. Now, Buffalo Bills, they traded and got Stephon Diggs from Minnesota. And that's going to be another offensive weapon for Josh Allen. But I just think the Bills right now could be the favorites to win the division over the Patriots because of Tom Brady and Gronkowski and plus the Patriots have a lot of starters. I believe it's 6 that opted out for the 2020 season. I'm going to pick the Buffalo Bills 31-20 over the Jets. And now moving on down to the Las Vegas Raiders at the Carolina Panthers. Now, this game also, I believe it's going to be a lot closer game than what people were predicting. I know the Panthers have pretty much everybody on defense that's rookies. And of course, everybody knows their first game, there going to be some nervousness, mistakes, blown coverages, stuff like that, communication. I know they got Teddy Bridgewater. He's, been working with Christian McCaffrey and these, wide receivers. And the Panthers got Robbie Anderson from the Jets. So that's a big pickup for them. He's a fast, more deep threat. I know they still got DJ Moore. He's more of an under, short yardage catch and run, the yak, the yards after catch receiver. But with this one here, I'm just going to go with the Oakland Raiders by 3, 23-20. But this game here, I believe it's going to be a lot closer. I just picked the Raiders just because John Gruden is an offensive mind going against that, very young defense of the Panthers. But the Panthers will score some points now. Let's move on to the Chicago Bears at the Detroit Lions. Now, also, with my predictions, I'm going to do this every week. So I'm going to have a lock pick and an upset pick with my predictions. So I'm just having fun with it. But moving on to the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. I believe the Detroit Lions are going to be a lot better team than what people also think. They can score points if Matthew Stafford comes back as his old self. I know he was hurt last year. But if he comes back as old self, he can still move the ball. I believe they're going to have a more strong run game. They got Adrian Peterson. I know he's old, but they got DeAndre Swift. They got good receivers. I know the Bears have a good defense, Khalil Mack, but with Mitchell Trubisky at quarterback, I just think he's going to turn the ball over. He's not consistent enough quarterback, in my opinion. So I'm going to pick the Detroit Lions 30-23 over the Chicago Bears. Now, moving on down to the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. We all know what Jacksonville's doing. They're cleaning house, everybody. Fournette, Ramsey last year. Calais Campbell to the Baltimore Ravens. So this one's going to be not even close. I believe that, Phillip Rivers makes his Indianapolis Colts debut. I have the Colts winning 28-10. And that's my lock pick of the week. Colts, 28-10. Now we're moving on down to Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. I think the Vikings, with their run game, Dalvin Cook, and like I said, they traded away Diggs, so Adam Thielen's going to be their main wide receiver. I'm not sure who else they picked up for their wide receivers. But their defense is really good. I know they picked up, I forget who they just picked up someone that's really good. I forgot his name, but the Packers, they didn't improve from last year. They didn't improve in the draft. They picked Jordan Love. I believe he's the third string quarterback in the first. They picked him. So I'm picking the Vikings in this one, 24-20, because Packers have Aaron Rodgers. He does magical things. So, but with this one, I think the Vikings will win it with their defense, 24-20. I just don't see the Packers have enough offense. Moving to the Dolphins and Patriots. Cam Newton's Patriots debut. Is he going to stay healthy? I know the last game these two teams played, Dolphins won, and it was in Miami. But the Patriots don't have Tom Brady. They have Cam Newton, everybody knows. Dolphins are going to have Fitzmagic. He does magical things. But the Dolphins, I believe the Dolphins have really improved on their defense. They got Byron Jones from the Cowboys. They got Xavier Howard. That's going to be, one of the top corner duos, I believe, in the league. So, but I'm going to go with a low-scoring game in this one. Like I said, the Patriots lost a lot of starting defensive players. They opted out due to the COVID. But I'm going to go with the Miami Dolphins win 2 straight over the Patriots, 17-13. Moving on down to the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington team. This is Chase Young's, Washington NFL debut. I just think Washington that team is just, they don't have a name. Their owners, sexual assault or all this sexual harassment stuff that's going on. Ron Rivera's cancer, health and stuff is an issue. I just think this team is just not ready to do anything this year. So I'm going to pick the Eagles 34-17. Now those conclude the 1 o'clock games. Now we're going to move to the 4 o'clock games. Now this one here, the Los Angeles Chargers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Chargers lost Derwin James for the season with a hurt knee. I believe he tore his meniscus or something. And we have Joe Burrow, number 1 overall pick. His NFL debut. Now, I know the Dolphins, the Bengals, I know they signed some, key players for their defense. So, excuse me. So, I'm going to go with my upset pick of the week. The Bengals win. In a close game, though, I'm going to pick the Bengals to win at 20-17 over the Chargers. Then we have, moving on down to the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. 49ers, I know they traded away Buckner to the Colts. Cardinals had added Bernard Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins, my bad. I think the Cardinals' offense is going to be a lot better than they were last year. They got younger at running back, and they just loaded up on wide receivers. So I think Kyler Murray is going to win this game 30-20 over the 49ers. I just think the 49ers, they just have too many injuries for the at the wide receiver position for them to score any points. And Garoppolo is not a shootout type quarterback, in my opinion. He relies on a run game, but whenever you can't have a run game, whenever it's going to be a high scoring game. So that's my opinion. So, and we're moving on to America's Game of the Week. I know everybody at 4:30. Everybody's eyes are going to be on this game. The new and improved Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the New Orleans Saints. Tom Brady's debut with the new team after 20 years. And Rob Gronkowski, Leonard Fournette, Sean McCoy, all these, big names added to the Bucs. Is it going to work out? We'll find out. I know Mike Evans, he has a hurt hamstring right now, so he might not even play Sunday. That's going to be a game time decision. But, we have New Orleans Saints. Sean Payton, recovering from the COVID. And I just think this game here, it can go either way. If the Bucs defense plays like they did the last second half, I believe they can, slow down the Saints enough. And Tom Brady just makes his plays. And I say the Bucs are going to win this game. I'm going to say 27-21. And we're going to go to the 8:30 Sunday night game. The Dallas Cowboys at the Rams. Now, the Cowboys, they got CeeDee Lamb, another big-time, weapon for Dak Prescott. They got, Elliott still. Rams are opening up their new stadium. So, I know there's still not going to be no fans there, though. But I just think the Rams, their run game is, in question. But I'm going to pick the Dallas Cowboys 27-20 over the Rams. And now moving on to Monday Night Football. There's two games for Monday night. Pittsburgh Steelers at the New York Giants. Big Ben is back. The Steelers have a really good defense, still going up against Saquon Barkley and Daniel Jones. I just think that the Steelers defense is going to get enough pressure on Daniel Jones to he's going to make mistakes. But I have the Steelers winning this one 26-20. And moving over to the Tennessee Titans at the Denver Broncos. Now this one here, Tennessee Titans, Derrick Henry's beast. They're a more running team. Play defense, run the ball, control the clock. But Drew Lock with the Broncos, I know he played well when he came in, became the starter last year. I believe he was 3-1 or 4-1 when he took over. But the Broncos defense is not the same, especially after Von Miller is out for the season now with his apparently Achilles injury. And also Jerry Jeudy, the promising first-round pick from the Broncos from Alabama. He makes his Broncos NFL debut. But I just think the Titans are too much for the Broncos right now. 21-10, I have the Titans. So there you go. Leave your comments. What's your predictions? Leave your comments below. I want to hear you guys' your thoughts. All right. And I'll be back next week with another video, week 2 predictions. So take care. See you next time. See you.